What's up guys, welcome back to Centennial Customs. In this video we're working on the 1954 Envoy body swap project. It was a 2006 Envoy, body swapped it with a 54 5-window pickup. In this video we're wrapping up some more metal work on the cab and we're just going to get right into it. Alright guys, welcome back. It's been a few weeks since I had a chance to actually work on the 54. The last video you saw, we really wrapped up this front end. We're going to move on to the cab. I got some holes that there was some lights on to weld up first, and then we're going to start stripping some rust off, get it down to bare metal. Let's just get moving into it. Okay, that is enough sanding for today. Been at it for about 2.5 hours, I think, and I'm over it. I got most of the roof done and some of the backside. But we're gonna move on to the passenger side. I still have the door gap to make and to fill the gas filler next, so let's start with that. So first things first, we're gonna patch this little hole up. Don't need it because my gas tank's now on the frame from the Envoy. I will just make a quick 18 gauge patch for that. Okay, I got my piece just roughly cut out here on some scrap. I was gonna English wheel it, but I could get it pretty close just by manipulating it by hand here. It's already pretty good there. Let's go trim it up and we'll see how it fits. Okay, I got that patch whipped up really quick. Pretty happy with it so far. We're going to start tacking this side, a little bit of hammer on this side, and should flatten out really nice. Alright, I got it wrapped up. It came out pretty good. It's a little distorted, but really hardly anything. Gonna move on to getting this door jamb done. I gotta fit that door first, which will be probably a pain in the ass because I do not have much room on this side. Oh, slid it. Ow, I'm stuck. Stuck. Squeak, squeak. Okay. We did it. Now we just gotta make it fit now. Okay, I got the door on the hinges. This side fits 100 times worse than the other side. This gap here is 3/16. That's my goal, which is perfect. Although we're touching here, and I can't even close the door on the back. So I need the whole door to come forward, which is going to close up my nice 3/16 gap there, because around the window part is the only part that I can't really adjust on the cab. So the door has to go forward to tighten up this gap and allow the door to close on the back, which means I need to grind the door down here. But you don't really want to grind the door down because it's a skin over, I guess, over another piece of sheet metal. So there's kind of 3 layers that are overlapped. When I grind them down, eventually they'll start separating and then I'll have to weld them shut again. Not a big deal, but you kind of want to do that the least amount possible. So I'm gonna have to grind that down here. I'm gonna have to hog out my holes a little bit to scoot this forward, and then I'm gonna have to redo this gap and then make another gap in the back because the door doesn't close at all. Okay, after playing around with the hinges for a while and grinding this out a little bit, I didn't break through, so I'm okay. I got the door to fit. This front gap is pretty nice. It's very straight. I'm just gonna leave it. It's a little bit smaller than my 3/16, but after body work, my goal is 1/8 gap. So I'm okay with that for now. Back's a totally different story. We got like no gap here, pretty big gap down here, so we're gonna have to rework this gap. I've done this in a video before. If you want to go back and see how I did it, you know, go back and watch that video. I'll try to post a link of it somewhere around here. And I'm just gonna blow through it because I did show how I've done it before. So let's throw it on time lapse and we'll just get after it. Okay, we got the gap welded up. Came out pretty good. Just ran out of welding wire. Luckily I got another roll, so we'll swap it out. Be able to weld this all fully up. So yeah, if you didn't catch the first video, what I have is these are pieces of aluminum. They're 1/16 each. I ideally wanted 3/16, but didn't have it, so I just got 3 of 1s. The reason why I use aluminum is because the weld won't stick to aluminum, so it's a good to have in your gap in case you get too close with the welder. And then so yeah, I cut back with the grinder, hammer this in, open it up, make sure it's still level, tack it together. The bottom, the gap was too big, so I just cut it with a grinder and then open it up with a flathead, and I'll have to fill that in. But that looks pretty good there. Okay, door gap's done. Came out pretty straight. Take a little bit of filler, but nothing major. So I guess the major metal work on the cab is done. I still have so much more grinding and sanding to do, so I'm gonna get after that, and we'll wrap it up. Alright, we wrapped up some sanding on the cab. It's almost there. Got a little bit more to finish up. We're gonna wrap up the video there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a few weeks since I posted last. Just been busy with summertime and cottage and whatnot. But we're gonna be back on it, and we're gonna keep going here. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, notifications, everything. Make sure you keep getting updates when I post, and we'll just keep getting after it. Thanks, guys.